Hi everybody, my name is Eitan and welcome to another After Effects tutorial. Now today I will be showing you how to make this cool sort of intricate design thing, and this is an especially cool tutorial because I'm not only showing you how to do this, but I'm also showing you how to make some other similar stuff, like, well, that's really a part of it, like this alien liquid mesh stuff, and it looks even cooler, I think, if you take the glow off. If you're using it as that, it's more intricate design and it behaves sort of like fluid, so you can set this as some sort of a liquid, and this is of course just because I have it, this is 800 times quality, but if you set it to a higher initial quality, you can do this in 4K or whatever crazy resolution you want. So let's get started. We're going to start by going into opening up a new composition and just making a solid. Now the first thing we're going to do is add on CC drizzle, and then just turn up the drip rate and turn up the displacement. It doesn't matter quite how much because we'll get into that later. Now we're going to set the light color to something visible like red, and then turn up the light intensity. Now we're going to go down to shading and turn down the ambient all the way. So basically what this means is it's not being lit normally at all. All that's being all the light that's coming in is from this effect light right here. So the only lighting these drizzles are getting, and this is normally used for like a rain effect, are coming straight there. So now we can turn up our drizzle amount to just change this up a little bit, and it looks like we're doing pretty well. We can control the displacement too, but I think this looks pretty good. So now we're going to go on to our next stage, which is vector blur. So we're just going to add a normal vector blur and turn this up, and so now I see that we need to have our drip rate a bit higher than this, and we're getting a bit of that cool texture, so we can just tweak a few settings until we really get the look we're going for. You can even play with some of the stuff like specular and stuff like this. The ripple height also we can make either bigger or smaller depending on the look you're going for. This is just how far out it spreads, and well, that's spreading too. Both of those are factors of that. So this is just a little one version of this. So this is looking pretty good. So what we're going to do now is just sharpen it. And we're going to sharpen it a lot. So it sort of pops, and I guess I'm not really liking this as much. I'll turn the spreading back down, and maybe try making this a different form. All these vector blur things, a lot of this stuff is playing around to get it to look just good. I think I did like natural better, I guess, but turn that up a little to get more of a cool texture there, and I'll turn this up to around 8. So this is just, there's more stuff going on there. Okay, so now that it's sharpened, we are going to add our glow. So just drag on a glow, and then by adjusting the color offset, we can adjust how much of this is sort of glowing, and then just turn up that radius and the intensity a bit, get that looking nice and good. Now, actually, we're going to add on black and white, and you might be saying, why would we be adding on black and white? Because we want this to be in color. But that's because we're going to be adding on VC Color Vibrance. Now you might be saying, well, VC Color Vibrance isn't a plugin that comes with After Effects. Well, that's true, but you can download this for free from videocopilot.net, so technically I don't consider it a third-party plugin, because even though it is, it's completely free. So this is just going to give us some better tinting. So now you can make this, blue is a good color, I think, but you can make it whatever color you want. And then if you want to add the glow after this is your choice. You can, before or after, it just changes the look a little bit. Okay, so now we have our base layer, and I'm going to turn this down to quarter resolution. This will behave like liquid, which it's a little harder to tell here, and you might actually want there to be even more, maybe around like 12, which renders pretty slowly. That's why I've been keeping it down. But it does look pretty cool as it moves. So now we're going to go on to the next thing. So we're going to duplicate this layer, and then we can just set it to like add or something. And we can be playing around with these color blending modes in just a minute, but the first thing we're going to do is change the color. So I'm going to make this one red. Actually, for this example, I'll make it a little different than the initial one. I'm going to do an RGB split kind of a look. So I'm going to duplicate this again and move it further up in this one. Maybe I'll scale a little and make this green. And we need a few more layers to sort of fill it in. So I'll scale this up, rotate it, and that looks kind of cool. And I'll add an adjustment layer with glow on it, another copy of glow, just to really get this to pop. And you can use other blending modes too. Add is just one that will work. Okay, so we have our sort of bright look. The more you turn up the radius, it'll just spread that glow over everything. And I think I'll do one more red copy because I feel like we don't have quite enough red in there. Ooh, I like that. It's making it almost orange depending on how you move it. Okay. And I'll shrink this back down a little bit, put it around there. Okay, so now for our next step, we'll pre-compose all of this. And I'm just gonna type dance. Okay, actually I think I'll do all caps. Oh, that's a C. And, oh, I hit caps lock for doing that, so that'll disable the screen from refreshing with the new, any update to you. So I'm gonna set the track matte to alpha matte, and now you see we have our dancing. This one I think is a little darker than the other one, but each time you do it, it'll change a little bit. And so now I'm gonna duplicate this on top, and then just make a little mask around there. I'll make this one a little bigger than the last one. Hit F to bring up feathering, feather that out a bit. So what we're gonna have to do is set this back to no track matte, and then duplicate it, and we can bring it back down, or you can do a new mask if you want, whatever works for you. And so now we have our background. So it's a pretty powerful technique that can be used for a lot of different types of patterns and things like that. And it's one of the types of things that really gets you thinking that, like, this was initially meant for rain. So you can do a lot more with some of the standard effects and simulations than you might otherwise think. So, thanks for watching this After Effects tutorial. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.